Hello, welcome back. This is MattyG from MG Sales. MG's are us. I'm just over at Shieldbraker at the minute. I'm just having a look at some of the new parts that are coming out and some of the ships
Everything
that
good? We're here to
designed. But we're not here for that. We're here to show you something very, very special. Something that we've designed very, very well, and it's very, very nice. So I'm going to get over to the spaceport. I'm going to wait for morning, and I will see you in a second. Good morning, welcome sports fans. Look at the sun rising over New Atlantis today. If anyone was wondering, the sun is rising, and just to the left at the bottom of that peak is where you can find MG's are us. Anyway, let's crack on. Today we have a beauty. Look at it. Now I have checked with local systems. No one has a ship quite like this at the minute. We've spent a lot of time designing this from parts of various ships. This particular build is a staggering 810,000 credits available to you, and that is marked down from 900,000. It is fully kitted out, fully furnished. We've chucked all the bells and whistles. The only thing really you need to do is upgrade the weapons and put a personal touch. So it comes in kind of like this Crimson Fleet Red, just an offshoot of Crimson Fleet Red, and that's purely because we got a good deal on the paint. So yeah, it's not a Crimson Fleet ship by any means, unless you're a member of the Crimson Fleet, in which I do not condone nor do I condemn you for actions. So yeah, we're going to take a look around the top. I'm going to just try and land safely on top. As you can see, it's all bolted together really well. We've got weapons galore. They're all C-class. This is the C-class vessel. Please bear in mind you will need to provide your flight permit as a C-class pilot. In order to purchase this vehicle, we will need to see proof of at least 2 forms of identification, your pilot license, and we need to see the financial portfolio so that you can actually afford the ship before you're able to take a test flight. That is just upfront because of the expense of this ship. It's cost us. We've thrown everything C-part weaponry that we had in stock is now on board. So there are spaces more that you can access, but it's fine. Having a look across the top, you'll notice we've got these big scoop vents on either side. That is literally, it looks like go faster, but they're not. They are pumping out carbon dioxide when they need to, and you can also turn them into sucking in oxygen when you're inside the atmosphere. Now, it has plenty of options for new weaponries to be added. There are spaces everywhere. I mean, you just look there, there's a perfect weapons mount point. You have that on both wings. Also got weapons mount points available just in here and here as well, and that's on both sides, and going on down the front there as well. Plenty of room for that. Right, let's get cracking over here. You can see that we've got a very large grav drive reactor core inside here. It's shielded as well, encased in an armor casing, give that extra protection, and that flows into this back wing before you get to the engines. Should we get back over to the engines, I think? Right, so have a little jump. Oh, let's try and land this safely. Engines galore, as you can see there. Now this produces, for a C-class of this size, 100 on the speed and 132 on manoeuvrability, which is pretty amazing. We've got some powerful thrust force to get you up into the atmosphere as well, with dual rear thrusters that are giving you 8 thrust at the back. Then we have a set on both sides here of these twin pork. This is port on the starboard side. So you've got twins, so you've got 4, that's another 8, 16 thrust capacity to get you up off the ground before the boosters kick in. And you can see all the ports here where you can add weaponry systems, which is fantastic. Right, let's move on in. Now, unfortunately, New Atlantis, we wanted to be able to park over, just see it over there with the bigger bay, where this would have fitted in. However, We didn't get clearance, so we had to pull in here. Now the downside to pulling in on this does make it look a bit bad for us. But the actual dock doesn't, the jaws life doesn't open far enough. So you have to kind of hop up and in. Over at our showroom, there's plenty of room, so I mean, we haven't got hard platform, it's soft ground, but it will land no problem. Right, anyway, moving on in. This is your standard loaded in bay. You've got some storage on either side. As always, plenty of room to get everybody on board as quick as possible. But we're going to head on in to the SS Shieldbraker. Right. Now we're on the SS Shieldbraker. We've got fluid storage tanks as soon as you come in on the right hand side. We've got multiple storages on the left hand side. You've started getting into your workbenches. We have spacesuit just here. You also got your industrial workbenches and etc. etc. Over here you got workbenches. Yeah, I think it's the industrial one. A little bit finicky at the moment. There you go, industrial workbenches. So you've got your two main workbenches just there. All these doors are button activated. There we go. You've got medical kits there as well. And again, you've got more storage for your heliums, gases, another set of doors. And then you've got your medical bay. So, well, I say medical bay, this is more of if someone comes in and you're not too sure that you've got your clean showers, clean them all down, get all the space bugs and that off them, go through quarantine, shut that door behind us. And then opposite there you have a toilet, so anyone coming on board the ship can use the facilities. Get a new light in here. Maybe they haven't installed that yet. But this is almost good to go, I promise you that. And then coming through to the last bit, let's close the door behind us. So we're very, very safe at this point. This is where everybody can get ready to leave the ship. You've got spacesuits on either side. You've got your control panel, so you can contact the bridge from here as well, which is quite nice. Let's go. There's a lot to see, so we're going to do the bottom first. We're going to go left here. Right, so immediately off here, you've got a gym. You can do some working out. You've got your pull-up bar. You've got some weight lifts and a load of weights just over there as well. Also got a punching bag in a corner, so keeping everyone nice, fit, and healthy. Moving along down the corridor. Immediately to your left, you've got your astrometrics lab. I mean, this ship is built for a crew, I can tell you. This is state of the art. This is state of the art stuff here. No expense spared, hence the price. This is not your run-of-the-mill ship, I can assure you. Straight across from there, this should be fully up and operational now. There we go. They're just planting some new ones in now. So this is your full hydroponics bay. So you can literally feed your crew on the stuff that is in here already. We've got nice plump tomatoes. We've got kiner weed. We've got all sorts of new food that is edible. We've got some potatoes there as well. So yeah, there's plenty of food here that will keep you going, and it's constantly growing as well. Constantly. The way that we've got it all set up is you put your seedlings in, which are at the top. Within 24 hours, they're that size. We do, obviously, there are ways of speeding up the development of the plant. And then they'll get transferred, popped into the wall, just here in these sampling plants. And then they grow really quickly, and within a month, you will have full-blown food. It's absolutely fantastic. Right, so coming out of here, I should really close these doors. No. Oh, I hate pulling these doors. I've got a bad shoulder. Right, moving on further up the corridor, right at the end, it's all open for us at the moment, is the brig. So, yeah, the only unruly guests, when your crew members get too drunk, you've got a brig you can throw them in. They won't be appreciated. You cannot get out from the brig once you're in it. It's the captain. What is it? There you've got a sink on the outside. Toilet here as well, just in case anyone was sitting in here being the guard. Those facilities. Right, let's close that so we know we've been in. Right, moving over here, we have this beautiful place. Now, we've got these. I'll just close these up. Just close these up so you can see. Got these beautiful decorated doors. Open them up, and in you go. We have kitted this out. This is kitted out to the max. You can see all the weaponry displays. Now, when I say to the max, obviously we haven't put mannequins and booster packs, but I think we've done enough. Now, unfortunately, this is actually a model here and here, but that just goes to show what it can look like. We've got a credit tank at the bottom, so you can plenty of storage, plenty of ammo storage is there. Guns on display. Now, I know. I'm trying to think which ones it is. These particular weapons here, they will not be on this ship. They are literally been put on here at all. But yeah, so you've got a massive armory down here as well, which has been decked out. Really nice. Really nice. This was designed for a customer who, sadly, we met his end. So we now repurposed it. So here we go. Got a really nice one. Moving on to the starboard side, you have a set of stairs that goes up to the second level, but on the right hand side you have the ship's infirmary. It's not massive. This is literally from an old Novus starship. So you do have a toilet, a little loo. You've got 2 med beds. You've got a doctor's station, if you will. You've got a research station, a medical research station there. All your medical supplies, we do supply you with a load of medical supplies. We have over 20,000 credits worth of supplies on board this ship in total. So we're not asking ridiculous money for nothing. We are giving you the works. So moving up this brand new staircase, which has only been installed in the last 2 weeks. Before then we had hoists and ropes. This has only just been installed because we had to make a deal with Stroud Eklund. We had to get a set of stairs in here. The way we were doing it with the ladder, it was so much to move. Yeah, so we've had them come and personally install this, which is why it looks so shiny and new. Right, moving on, we're on to the second deck. Immediately to our left, you have the engineering bay. You see the warp core in the back there. You've got most of your engineering on the right and left. See, there's the power cells running through. Big old engine. Moving on immediately to the left, you have the crew mess hall. So you'll come down and grab some chill, coffee, a couple of tables to sit and chill. Food replicator there, so you can get cubes. Now, this is a vending machine. It is entirely up to you, whoever the owner is, the captain is, whether or not you choose to charge people. There is an option, you just put in a code, it resets it to free food. It's entirely up to you. But you've got a couple of fridge storages. We have absolutely rammed it full. There you go. Look at that. You can't argue with that. And how many people sell you ships that are completely gutted out? This one is. You've got your little cookery section set here with pots and pans and everything thrown in between. Now the only thing we don't provide is knife and forks, and that is purely because we didn't have any. Right, moving on down the ship, we've got this lovely little corridor where you can actually interject new power cells. So you can add more power cells down here, which would be act like storage. You get to this section here, go left first. This brings us into the crew quarters. There's 2 crew quarters on this deck. Nice little chair. You've got 1, 2. Is this one? This one's a 3 bunk quarters. Got a little work desk if anyone needs it. And you've got a tumble dryer. I think this, if I remember rightly, this one is the officers' crew quarters. You've got a toilet there as well. Straight across the hall from them, you have the rest of the crew quarters. And this one has 4 beds and a toilet in the corner as well. No desk for the first officer here, but you've got a little nice little 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, there's 5 beds. This is a 5-bed one, and again, laundry room. So yeah, that's your general crew quarter one. That one. Moving on down the corridor on your left-hand side. Pull this one open. Now this is your common room for all of everyone's chill-out needs. Again, we've stacked it full of snacks. So you've got your beers, your wines, your drinks, you know, anything you want there. We do have a sink, some glasses, cups, bottles, whatnot else. We've got a bottle opener. Now, we didn't have, we had to buy that brand new, but I thought if we're going to stock it all for everyone, the least we could do was give them a bottle opener so they can actually have a drink. We've got a brand new set of digital dartboard with a solar system moving planets. Yes, it's brand new. It's just come out. So we've just had that installed. I don't know if it's actually level. It probably should be a little bit higher, but it is what it is. We've given you the free darts as well, 3 sets of darts. We've got gaming table mats. Yes, you got two. Oh, you've only got one sofa in here. Oh no, 2. There it is. I was going to say. So you've got one for communal gaming. Another one if you want to be a little bit more quieter and away from that. And then you've got a little desk area. And then over here you've got movies, which is really great. And we've got 2 games consoles here as well. So this one here is a game console, and this one here, they're pads. You plug them in and use the screen to do everything. But yeah, it's a great little thing. We've had a good go on it as well. So yeah, nice 42-inch TV as well. And again, if you log in, sign in, you can get all your digital accounts, and away you go there. There you go. There's one trying to load. That is a preview of what's actually logged on board there. Anyway, let's move out the common area. We'll go to our final one on the corridor. This would be your captain's quarters. So again, you've got some area where you can sit down and meet with your officers, or first officer maybe, or maybe you're bringing your wife on board. Who knows? You've got a toilet in the corner. As always, you've got some storage here. I don't know whose dirty towels they are. Either way, if you want them, they're coming with them. You've got your own little office area. You've got your own personal safe, navigation terminals. You've got your own little kitchen area, so you don't have to use the main galley. Again, washing and dryer, and your nice big double bed. This is a really cosy little one. Yeah, it's done. I think it's been put together really well as well. Bed was a bugger to get in here, by the way. So yeah, enjoy that one. Right, let's pull you down. No. Right, moving on through, we have this beautiful Art Deco sort of aquarium, if you will. We haven't actually. I don't think we put any fish in here yet. We put any? No, we haven't put any fish in here yet. A nice coral. Anyway, you can add your own wildlife. I don't think we're going to be doing that now. Not now, as it's close to selling. And then we come to our customised bridge. So immediately we've got some nice storage rack in here and here for your packs and helmets, just in case they are needed. Things go awry. There is also, I think it's here. You'll just see a line right across. There is an emergency bulkhead where that will blow. This door will seal, and on either side, just behind here, you actually have 2 small engines. So this whole area we're going into now, the bridge area, is technically a lifeboat as well. So just bear that in mind. We've got to get those shutters fixed. I know these ones are not working at the moment, but it's not fine. So just in here, on the right hand side, or the left hand side, on the port side of the ship, you have the captain's ready room, or office, however you would like to say it, where you've got all your mission boards, etc., etc. You've also got emergency supplies. You've also got loads of emergency supply boxes that you can use at the top there. You've got a nice chair. You've got views, which is quite nice as well. You've got your own personal captain's locker, cargo hold, etc., etc. Yeah, it's very, very nice. I like this at all. It's very, very nice. Moving to the starboard side, and this is your first officers and officers' mess. So they can come in, do what they need to do to help you out, and also anyone who needs to get a hot drink and a cuppa can make them. And that's where you can possibly even have your secretary up here, your wife, make you a cuppa, no problem. There are plenty of crew stations up in here as well, so this can be a very busy brig, very busy ship. Sorry. You got your 2 co-pilot seats, and then you've got your main pilot seat here as well. Everything can be automated on this ship, although I can't go through how you automate it because it's a lot more technical than it used to be. And your life control systems is here on Station E. That's all your life support system. And your main console commands are up here as well, with your navigation just there. That is it. This is a beautiful ship, really. And your weapons is over here. Yeah, other than that, I can't remember what all the other stations do now. But it is a damn fine ship. And the best part about this ship is that as a captain or commander, you can literally get everywhere in this ship. Now, I don't recommend standing on this reinforced glass just because it gives me the heebie-jeebies, but you can. I think that's the best part about it. You can do it. I wouldn't recommend it. I'm not particularly like heights myself, but you can. And all this for 810,000 credits, down from 900,000, which I think is an absolute steal. I'm going to make my way back through the ship, which is all the way to the end here. Just after you get into engineering, chuck a left, and then you go down the main staircase. And then chuck a right as you come out, and it's literally an arrow's drive as everyone's must have finished for the day and left. You're the last to leave, I guess. Right, here we go. So we're out. Let's skip over here a bit. So yeah, it's called the SS Shieldbraker because it was inspired by the Shieldbraker class starship, and also parts of it was used from a Shieldbraker class starship. It's heavily armoured. It's a beast of a ship. It really is a real beast of a ship. I highly recommend spending the 810,000 while it's on sale. This is a unique, one of a kind. We don't have a second one. We're not planning on doing a second one like this yet. And obviously, we're not going to be able to bring in more ships until we sell. So hopefully someone's going to come along and purchase this one up pretty darn quick. As I say, we are going to be available every Sunday in the next month. Kiosk, which will be just outside of Atlantis, straight out Clinton Depot, which is literally just up there. So yeah, come and have a look, see what you want to sign. If you can't,
got a minute to
if
chat?
you can't find us or can't join us there, we are open the rest of the week over in our desert base just across New Atlantis Way. So yeah, have a good one, and until next time, peace out.
Like their owners, for decorating their ships with heat leaks.
Take it to the next level.